security or something practical.
I want to go back to Jim Acosta. Jim, what are we looking at right now? What are you seeing?
Yeah. Yes, Aaron, I am off camera right now because I want to show you this. We've turned the camera around, panning around to the back of the arena. This is becoming violent. There is pushing and shoving going on inside this arena. People are throwing objects. Police are now escorting some protesters. We don't know if they're Trump supporters or protesters being led out of this arena right now. But just moments ago, a very large crowd of supporters, protesters, media, it was simply rocking back and forth. As my camera just panned back over, you could see this large section of protesters I was referring to earlier. They're now shouting, "Bernie, Bernie," obviously in support of Bernie Sanders. Aaron, I've just never seen anything like this. This place has just erupted. Now you're hearing Donald Trump people on the other side of the arena yelling, "Trump, Trump, Trump." The security does not have a handle on the situation here. It is total chaos.
This is a pretty terrifying thing, David Gergen. We're going to keep these pictures up. We're going to keep listening. Jim's going to come in every time something happens there. That they don't have this under control. They had the police department, the fire department, the Secret Service. This was canceled at the last second.
I should tell you that we do have a little bit of new information from the Chicago Fire Department. The Chicago Fire Department confirms that they transported 3 people from the site of the rally to the site of the rally tonight to the hospital. 3 people injured, 1 officer who's listed as being in good condition, and 2 civilians who are also listed as being in good condition. This appears to be the officer who's hurt. He's got blood coming out of some kind of wound, it looks like on his scalp or on the side of his head. He's obviously able to walk in his own power. Now, he's listed there as police, so he'll be a Chicago police officer in all likelihood, although he could also be University of Chicago Police. Again, the tally that we've got from Chicago Fire Department is 1 officer injured and taken to hospital but in good condition, and 2 civilians injured but taken to hospital in good condition. We've got a soundbite. It's listed on our list as S1. I'd just like to play that for a second, just as a sort of fact-checking thing. We got a notice from the Chicago Police Department essentially trying to clarify whether or not they were the reason that this rally got canceled so suddenly tonight. One of the things that was really remarkable watching this scene unfold live was that there's all these thousands of people crammed into this room, and it's a very tense atmosphere anyway, because it's a lot of Trump supporters and it's a lot of Trump protesters, like the one who you just heard articulating her case here just a moment ago live on our air. All of those people in the same room, in this very tense atmosphere, with this increasing violence and increasing violent incitement from the podium at Donald Trump rallies at these events. And then there's this live, no warning announcement that the event was canceled. The Trump campaign seemed to characterize it as an event that was made, if not by the Chicago Police Department, then at least in conjunction with the Chicago Police Department. This is how they announced it.
Mr. Trump just arrived in Chicago and after meeting with law enforcement has determined that for the safety of all the tens of thousands of people that have gathered in and around the arena, tonight's rally will be postponed until another day. Thank you very much for your attendance, and please go in peace.
What I mean to say, I recognize it's uncomfortable to hear it, but I absolutely believe it, and I can show you that this thing that happened tonight in Chicago did not happen by accident. That this is not some surprise. Wow, look at how difficult this rally was going to be in Chicago. Donald Trump telling Chris Matthews tonight, you know, what a shame it is that you can't even have a rally in this country anymore without any violence breaking out. I can show you in tape from over the last couple of weeks, and most specifically from today, why the thing that led to what happened tonight in Chicago is nothing unique to Chicago. It's nothing unique to anger in our country. It's nothing unique to the character of the type of people who don't like Donald Trump. The reason this happened tonight in Chicago, this fiasco that gave us these images that will now be indelible in American politics, is because of the behavior of not just the Trump campaign, but specifically Donald Trump, the candidate. I think this is on purpose, and I can make my case to you. I will make my case to you. I will show you what I mean when we come back.